They've been on a bit of a roll lately. Like, they Frontiers was pretty fun.
Was it? I didn't play it at all.
Yeah, I liked Frontiers. I think I told you about it. It's a fun game.
Yeah.
It's not perfect, but it's like their last few games, like Lost World, Boom, and Forces, I genuinely do not like. So it was nice to get one that was like fun. This is like one of the only levels in Generations I remember not liking is the classic version of Seaside because there's just a bunch of bullshit in it. It's like, oh, yeah, and I mean they can do water levels okay.
I've done like Sonic water levels.
They've done some water levels that I don't mind, but they've also done some that are like fucking. I don't know. Like, I don't know. This one, I just remember it being a bunch of like, run through these cramped areas, slowly move underwater. Like, it's not designed very well, is I think what I'm saying with this
I feel
one.
like I don't like, especially with Sonic, what I don't like about water levels is that, like, the point of Sonic is to go fast, but it makes you go slow.
And, that's a pretty big argument people bring up with a lot of, like, these games. Like, if there's a level that, like, slows down momentum. I'm okay with them slowing down momentum a little bit. I just want the substitute to be fun. And I don't think that, like, what this level offers is that fun,
Yeah, give me 1 second. You better not bark in here, Thor. You bark once, bro, you're getting kicked out.
You're getting evicted.
You better sleep, bro.
Thor is one noisy pup.
He's usually, I think he'll be fine back here because it's Kurt's room.
Uh-huh.
And I think the only way he'll start barking is if, like, Hawkeye sees something out there and starts barking.
New character?
Yep, in my first playthrough on PlayStation of Elden Ring, I made him look like the character I just made on my Xbox a few days ago.
Oh, nice. You're playing Elden Ring right now?
Yeah, I'm about to. I just made my character.
Good. So while I'm giving Generations commentary, you can give Elden Ring commentary.
Alright, if I get mad, you'll just know I probably lost.
We'll both start shouting at our games at the same time.
Gosh dang it!
So far, the Stoned playthrough was better gameplay than this. I'm doing really poorly today. Like, I did not bring my A game. Yeah, I guess, like, yeah, I
get warmed up.
I just think that this level does a bad job at maintaining any, like, form of momentum. Maybe someone who's, like, better at this game could, like, look in and say, no, it's not the game, it's fucking you. You're doing a shitty job playing it, but I don't have that problem with any of the other levels. It's just this one. Although I'm really not helping myself. I'm not doing myself any favors with shit like that.
I'm terrible at Sonic games.
I have my on days and my off days. Right now is definitely seeming like an off day.
I got this game. I got Sonic Generations. I worked a little bit ago. Okay, a while ago now. I think almost maybe not a year yet, but close. I got it a while ago because I kept watching people play it online, and I was like, wow, that actually looks like a fun modern Sonic levels. They actually look kind of fun. Maybe I'll give it a try. And it was only like $20, so I was like, yeah, that's worth it. And then I played it. And I was like, I like the classic ones more actually. The modern ones always made me like get a headache when I played them.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who don't care for, like, honest to God, I have friends who are like fans of the series like me, and they don't really like how modern Sonic controls. They don't like Boost Sonic, like the one where it's just you have the boost button and can like go at a ridiculous speed.
Yeah.
Because
I don't mind that.
And I think that for them the issue. Oh fuck. I think for them the issue is just like they feel like they're not really in control of what's going on.
Yeah, I get that. I think I see that actually. I think that's a fair.
And I hear where they're coming from, but I do think there's something like very satisfying about controlling him in this game because I think they designed the levels in mind for him in this game. They did really well with that in Unleashed too. Where fucking Forces, it's a boost game too, but it's just not. I don't think it's handled nearly as well in that game. He's like very boring to control. That was horrible. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Actually, I kind of get where I'm not shocked that he's not like probably that fun to control in an open world, because I mean I think the reason Sonic is fun to control is because like you have all these things you have to dodge and watch out for when you're going like in a like world built for you. Or like the open world, you know, it's more like, you know, like most open world games are like RPGs or stuff like that, where you're kind of just like walking around or exploring. I think it's kind of hard to do that with Sonic.
Well, they actually did. I think a big thing there, though, is a lot of people want like a big world to run around in, you know. And yeah. I think what they did really well in Frontiers is they created a very fun control in Sonic.
I wish the world looked more Sonic.
I wish they would have done that too, but it was a good first experiment. I hope for like if they do a follow-up, because they said they're probably going to do more games like Frontiers because of how well it did, because it did do really well. I would like it if they went for more of a cartoonish aesthetic. That's what he's more known for. But as it goes, I don't mind how, like, for a first go at this new type, because this was like them changing things up after the boost formula finally got old. They're like, okay, let's try this. And it's like, all right, this was a fun first attempt. There's some fun-looking things to explore. And really, I think what that game excelled at is they just created, like, a very satisfying version of the character to control. Probably the most satisfying he's been since, like, the adventure games, you know? Anyways, we fucking get to beat the shit out of Shadow now. Are you ready for that?
No! But he's my favorite character.
But now he's going to be our favorite dead character.
No.
He's going to fall off the arc and he's going to be like, oh no, fuck, not again.
He'll say, damn, not here. Maria.
We have to fight Maria.
Dude, they should do that.
There was this really weird fan game that's, for whatever reason, got a controversy. There's a boss battle with Maria. And it's like a haunted version of her, but it's so fucking bizarre. I've kind of stayed away from that one, but
so funny.
But I saw footage of the Maria boss fight, and I was like, what the fuck?
That's awesome. Oh, there he is, it's Shadow!
Yeah, this is supposed to be like, this is like a part from Adventure 2 that they're putting on.
Oh, I was gonna say, this looks really familiar.
Yeah. Do you remember?
Never beat the adventure games.
Do you remember the ending of 2 where you have to like?
When you fight a wizard or something.
Yeah.
I only remember it because I've seen it happen. I think on YouTube, but I also know because ZTC always talks about it. He'll bring it up whenever we talk about it. He's like that was my favorite Sonic game, and he was like,
oh yeah.
I just remember the ending. Because that's what we would always play.
Yeah, no, we played like we fucking played that game. What the fuck?
When I got to Sonic and the internet, when I got to like learn more about Sonic games from the internet, I was kind of shocked to learn that like don't people like hate that game?
Adventure 2?
Yeah.
I think it's probably one of the most beloved. You probably just came across.
Okay.
There's people who've made video essays bad mouthing it, so you probably just came across one of them.
Maybe I'm thinking of Adventure 1. I don't remember which one.
I don't think, yeah, Adventure 1 and Adventure 2 were both, like, very beloved. Oh. But there was absolutely a point in time where people were, like, making videos talking about, oh, those games were never good in the first place, because, you know, someone trying to be contrarian, right?
Okay. I don't really know anything about them, so I feel like that is what happened. I think I just saw one and I was like, oh, I'm shocked. I always really liked that game. I tried replaying it a little while ago. And to be honest, I really couldn't, but
yeah, I mean,
one problem. I think one issue of why I couldn't is just because it's Sonic. I'm not good at Sonic games.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with disliking it. I think that it's not going to be for everyone, but it's also just like, no, in terms of how like people see it, people who play these games see it, like it's one of the most highly regarded games of the entire series. Like, I mean, there's a lot of people who like it more than the classics, you know?
Yeah, I liked replaying it because I literally hadn't touched it since like I was probably like 10. It was fun to come back on and play for a bit. It was a lot of fun actually. It was like nostalgic for me because I literally haven't played that since I was like a child.
Right.
It was a lot of fun though. I didn't get very far in it because there's a lot of parts that I wish I only really liked the Sonic levels.
Yeah, that's a big thing with it, is people talk about not liking the, like, you know, the mech stages or treasure hunting stages.
I don't actually, what's weird is that sometimes I don't mind them. Some I think are fun. Especially the mech stages I think can be fun. The treasure hunting stages I don't always mind. I think I like this treasure hunting stages a little more. But that's just because of the rap songs with Knuckles. Because it's Knuckles, and I like to imagine that it's him. I like to imagine that it's him rapping about himself.
Right. Yeah, like I enjoy all of it to an extent. There's definitely levels I hate, but as a whole, it's pretty enjoyable.
I think the reason I stopped playing is because I got to a mech level I couldn't beat. I don't care.
You remember?
I played it for like 2 days, and I got like kind of far, I think. Not super, but like kind of far, I feel.
Right.
And then like I got to a stage, and I was like, this is so cool. Like, the stage wasn't even fun. And it was literally, I think I spent $10 to get it. That was the only reason I bought it, to be honest. If it would have been like any more. Actually, it might have been $5. I don't remember. It was 5 or 10 though. I know it definitely wasn't more.
Oh. Yeah, it's not expensive now.
No. I was waiting for friggin' Elden Ring to go on sale on the PlayStation before I bought it.
Alright, we just murdered Shadow.
No! But he's my favorite.
I don't love the way they do this boss fight, honestly.
My favorite boss fight.
I love the one from Adventure 2 with the way they did it. It's just kind of like, sprint! That's all you do. You just run forward, really, that's it.
Isn't there a lot of boss fights in this game like that? Isn't that how the silver fight in this game is?
Silver fight's more of a avoid obstacles, and metal's more close to how the actual fight goes, but...
Okay.
Let's do a Cream the Rabbit mission!
Dude, she's from the show.
Yeah.
That's my favorite show. I tried rewatching that show, too. I did
How?
not make it far.
I did not either.
I think I watched maybe the first like 5 episodes, and then I was like, I can't do this anymore.
We're back in the infamous City Escape, except they're playing 3D Blast music now.
What?
Yes.
Are you gonna play 3D Blast?
I did.
Oh, you did?
We did a whole series on it. It's such a... like, honest to God, it's a very interesting game, like, from a historical standpoint. Because it was like one of their early attempts at doing 3D, but oh my god, is it miserable to play.
It looks really rough to play.
It's not fun. It's kind of like a noble effort, but it's not fun.
It looks, every time I watch like people play, it really made me feel sick watching it. Like, that's something that like Sonic games just do to me though, and I think that's a reason I'm not good at them either.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why, because, like, honestly, I don't feel like they used to, for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I mean, it could just be, like, motion sickness then, right? Like, I don't know, is it just the movements too much?
Yeah, I think that's the problem. Sometimes it's fine, it just depends on the game, too. Like, because it's only, like, the modern ones for the most part.
Right.
That will. Because, like, the classic ones do not do that.
I will say, actually, I do remember getting a little bit nauseous playing the, fucking... Oh, yeah, we have to kill these robots before they open that. Actually, no, we have to hit the switches. This is just like Frontiers, oh my god! This is an actual puzzle in Frontiers. The 3 buttons.
I love the puzzles.
Oh, yeah.
I actually haven't played Frontiers yet. I almost bought it. I feel like if it goes on like the PlayStation for like really cheap, I will.
It's half price on. I know you don't have Steam, but it's like a half price on Steam now because of the summer sales.
It goes on the PlayStation has a fail every month for like, and they'll put new games on it usually. And literally, I think almost every single one Sonic Frontiers has been on it. But it's only ever been like $10 less. It's only been like 50 or like 40. And it's just a game that I feel like I won't really like, so I don't really want to get it. What the heck is this?
Yeah, wait for like a really good sale, because it'll happen eventually.
Yeah, I tried doing that with Elden Ring, but Elden Ring's a game that I'm more willing to spend $60 on.
Resist an arrest. Beware of cop speeders. Reach the goal before time. That sounds like a good mission.
You have to run from cops?
Yeah.
Let's go. I think I played this mission. Is this a new one?
You played this level. We're doing mission mode now.
Oh,
I remember
okay,
this was the one that got so fucking broken, remember?
Yeah.
I think this is the part that got broken too, but it's just not getting broken this time.
Yeah, I remember that, because I think that's... I feel like that's why we stopped recording at one point.
No, we stopped on Seaside. And then we watched... I think we watched South Park after that.
Oh, yeah.
Watched a lot of South Park.
Oh, let's go.
No. So I think I dealt with our tiny man problem.
Tiny little man.
Yeah.
Not here, though.
I saw like a truck that said, drive carefully, little human and back. And I was like, little human and back? What does that mean? I'm like, oh, it must be the tiny man. So I ran them off the road.
That is... I just realized that I meant a baby, and for a minute I was like, what's that mean?
Wait, you think it could have been a baby?
Maybe.
Like
either that or a little person.
It could have. Well, you don't think it could have been the tiny man?
I feel like if it said, I feel like it would have said the tiny little man on it's his car, and I think it would have been really tiny.
Shit.
What are these are not in the Xbox version. What are these?
So I probably did that to a baby, is what you're saying.
I mean, it might have been a little person. That's not as bad.
Is it not though?
I mean, they're adults. It can't be. I mean,
that's true.
An adult or a child.
We might have. I don't know. I might have to apologize for this.
Then.
Tony, you have a ukulele, right?
Yeah, it's not on me right now. I do have it.
Will you help me do an apology video?
Yeah.
Do you get that reference?
I do.
All right.
I'm not a groomer. I'm just a loser. I didn't know who that person was, and then like when I figured it out, I was like, what the heck?
The fucking someone did a fucking AI version where it's Mr. Krabs or Plankton singing it. It's so funny hearing Mr. Krabs passively aggressive talk about not being a groomer.
Me and my girlfriend watched all of that since ETC was there for it. We watched the whole video.
I could not sit through it, but then I did once. I found
hard.
Mr.
It was brutal. It was really hard to sit. ZTC left, to be fair. He did not make through even near close to it.
After fucking 5 seconds, I couldn't continue watching that. But when I found the Mr. Krabs version, I was able to watch it. Oh, I call him.
The first time I saw it was that one dude. What's his name? He's like Penguin Zero something.
Oh yeah, Critical.
Yeah, that guy. I really like him.
I like him too.
I started watching him a lot more. I don't watch all of his videos though, because sometimes I don't really care.
He uploads like long videos every day. I don't watch all of his videos either. If one catches my eye, or if there's like a topic that he covered, he's like a good person to go to for that.
Yeah.
Because he's like his videos, like he's good at keep informed on the topic, like, but also just it's funny.
Yeah. I like him for stuff like that. And I like his Moist Meter videos.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
I don't watch that many of them, though. No. Stop. God. Wait, can you see me?
Well, like I said, with Frontiers, like I know, I don't know when you'll be over again next. It'll probably be a little while, but I mean, if you want to just try it here, you're welcome to. See, like, oh... Let's see, like, see if you like it. I got it on Switch.
Yeah.
I have it on Xbox too. I don't know why I have 2 copies of it, but I do.
I'm not sure. I feel like, I don't know, I don't get games on the Switch. You know what game I wish I would have got on the Switch, but I didn't? Have you ever heard of the game Dredge?
Dread?
Dredge.
Maybe I've heard of it. It sounds a little familiar.
It's a fishing game.
Why is it
You're like
not?
a little boat, and you like fish. Honestly, it's really fun. I got it on the PlayStation though, because I got a gift card to it, and it's only like it was like $25, and that's how much like the gift card was. So I was like, well, might as well. I don't know what else I'm gonna use it for. And it's a really fun game.
We're making all these robots really horny. Like, do you see the mission? Have you been paying attention to?
I just now looked over.
Yeah, we're just using Rouge the Bat, and then the robots get like.
The hell?
All right.